Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So, let's see if anyone is around. So, hello, hello. I am once again getting at this build. In case no one, or in case anyone comes to the stream that wasn't here in the afternoon, I guess. I streamed like at noon. I'm sorry. I'm making a Mammoth pen with custom Mammoth doors, like the thumbnail says. I'm kind of tired too. Oh, that's the thing. There's a sensor in the middle, which will not be in the middle when I finish the build. And what I want to do is that as soon as I get within range, everything opens. Trying to set up my phone so I can see it. Okay. And at the same time, I'm thinking about what to do with the build. Since the beginning, I knew that I wanted this shape, at least this. I wanted this. 5 pins per side. And a concave ARK whatever thing. Half circle in the back. And I figured, like, well, why not make another half circle in the front and have some stairs there, and you know, that came to mind. I don't know if that's too big or not. Then I imagined some Greek pillars. And I'm pretty much winging this. I don't have a concrete image in mind yet. So let's get back to building. $4,000. changed shape. Yep, it actually changed shape. Changed shape, didn't it? I don't get you. I screwed this. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hmm. This is the highest. Oh fuck. I can change that later. Being bugged by that now. Never mind. We don't need this. Dude, seriously. What am I doing? So hello to the people that are watching the stream right now. I am making a mammoth pen with cook, like the thumbnail said. I'm picking this up from this afternoon. I start a bit afternoon, and here I am. The map is Fjördur, is a mod map that I think it's extremely gorgeous, and I hope it gets official status anytime soon. Why? Catwalk. Well, this should be it. think I should have. Well, I explained this in the past stream, but what I'm doing here is that I'm making a frame for these doors, and in order for you to see these doors gapless or almost gapless, I need to put these pillars a bit closer than just 3 foundations wide. And that's what I did when I did this. The fence foundation is not snapping to the border of the ceiling, it's snapping inside the ceiling. And that moves the pillar just a bit to the inside. Now, I'm gonna take this side, so I'm gonna place a wall here. And I need to place these foundations because I need to walk in them. Now I place, get on my gate. Orbit cam, drop down, crouch. It's snowing, that's cool. And you see it goes away, but as soon as I get close to the pillar, the wood wall is stopping the gate, so it's giving me a perfect gate position, a consistent gate position, because I'm doing the same in every one of these custom gates. But I forgot to do this. This building, these gates are 6 walls high, so you might do this before, you know, trying to place the gate. And now, enjoy the future presentation. Same thing again, orbit cam, drop, crouch. And I'm using slow-mo for this, because slow-mo is my go-to for precision, but I know many of you won't have access in the servers, because most of you will probably be playing in PvE servers. Some of you could be playing in PvP servers, and that's why you saw me removing that pillar before. So what I'm trying to get here is that I just barely see the green thing in the ridges of the pillars. I'm sorry, my throat is not cooperating tonight. Okay, what now? The gate is being supported by this ceiling and by this ceiling, this one. If I destroy one of those ceilings, I may lose the gate entirely. That's not what I want. What I want is to just lose the gate frame and keep the gate itself. So the way to do this is destroying the link between the support of the gate and the foundation support, which is this one. If I demolish this, everything goes. Not the pillars, but the ceilings and the gates. If I remove this, the entire gate will go. If I remove the link, the gate is floating. So now I have to do this 3 more times and 2 more gates. That's cool. Almost there. So let's do it again. Ceiling, ceiling wall to stop the gate. Climb gate, look down a bit, orbit cam, jump, crouch. As soon as it stops, I can do this thing. There you see it. There's just a tiny bit of the inside of the gate visible through the ridges of the stone pillar. Demolish the link. And I think that after this gate, the last two, I will make them as I would with GCM and record those two because I need more for the speed build. I think I have footage like for 4, 5 gates, I don't know. Second floor. I start by placing a wall. I place a ceiling and I need 4 pillar pokes because that's the height I want for the upper gates. I'm tired. I'm just gonna do 1 pillar poke here, and I'm gonna try to do 3 pillar pokes here. Why? Because pillar pokes can be messy because the more pillars you place in a specific place, the more snap points issues you will get. I am having issues right now. Because all the snap points close to them. So this pillar is drawing the one I want to place. I call it magnetism. So I do this, just do whatever works. It's 4 pillar pokes. I have 2 now. 3. And there it is. Okay, for this part, I'm trying to do it without flying so you can see what's going on. Nope. Before starting placing any gates, I want to transfer this height to an us. I don't want to lose it. I'm not making 4 pillar blocks again. Then I come up and I unlink those ceilings. Then I'm going to work with this one I'm gonna place a wall. And there it is. I honestly, I am hating the moment I thought it was a great idea to do a pen with 10 fucking custom tech doors, tech gates. Anyway, we are almost finishing. Mm. Remember, these floors I am placing, the ceilings I'm placing are just there because I'm trying not to use GCM in this door, so you can see the whole process. Now, since we got the same height here, I can demolish. Oh, hello, there's four people watching the video. I know you're probably tired and not in the mood of talking a lot. I am the one that has to do the talking, but thank you for coming. You have to be extremely careful with what you're demolishing because you can shoot a gate and you don't want that. You see? I just demolished something. I don't know what that is. Great. Okay, it's there. I will fix that in a moment. We can get rid of not that, this. And now we place a ceiling here. Another ceiling, not there. Fjördur builder. That makes sense, or great. I'm tired, dude. I'm just messing everything. So obviously, I'm not recording a tutorial tonight. Seems like it. Okay, now, if I demolish the ceiling that's holding the gate, I lose the gate entirely. So I can demolish this ceiling, but I can also demolish this because for some reason the gate and those ceilings are part of the foundation support here. And that's cool. I'm not telling Wildcard to fix that. There it is. the other two gates, I'm gonna do them floating. I'm not gonna torture myself anymore. Wait, what is happening here? Okay, very good, very good. I'm sorry. Well, no, okay, very good. We are good. What now? The painting of young lovers is complete. I'm tired. There's a bigger gap that I would like to have. You know what I'm trying to say. That gap is too big. Fjördur Builder. César, ¿qué es la que hay? How are you doing, my friend? Which chord? A major chord? A minor chord? Thank you, thank you. Okay. Is it good now? No. You know what? Fuck that shit. For some reason I don't understand. Sometimes you try to place the gates inside the fucking pillars and they just do whatever they feel like. Okay, GCM time. No more. No more building as if I were in a server. Wasting wasting time in gathering resources. Just kidding. So the gates opening and closing drive me mad. Like extremely fucking mad. No. Oh, the settings. Don't open. Don't open is probably the most important setting of it all. And the and then and the code, of course. I love minor chords. You have later to learn, other chords because at some point you don't want all your music to sound the same. But I fucking love minor chords. Now, let's GCM this shit because it takes too long otherwise. So I need this, this, I need you out. This, I need the fence foundation here, fence foundation here. Again, thank you. Wait. Okay, I know I'm being like super picky about this stuff, but the thing is that whenever if you place a pillar and go up, it will never be the same if you do this and then go down. There will always, not that one. There will always be an offset, which is actually a tenth of a unit. Anyway, the thing is, it changes. And the way to avoid it from... Well, actually, it is changing. I think it's changing here. I don't know. Somewhere it changes. And to avoid that change... When you place a ceiling, instead of placing a ceiling, you can place a catwalk. Because pillars will copy themselves in the catwalk. It's snapping to the catwalk, but it's at pillar. And the ceiling is not affecting the height of it. Great. Thank you, Caesar. No, what is this? Mm. You know what? I shouldn't care about that offset. It's flush. And I'm actually doing this just for PvP purposes, basically. Because I don't want the pillar to be supported by the fence foundation. I said I was going to record this and I'm not recording it, so I will record the last one. Great! Let's slow-mo this shit. There might be a way to do two of these gates at the same time, but I don't know it. Always a gap. No matter what I do, there's always a gap. Now. No. Can you snap to the pillar? There's 7 people in the chat in the viewing the video. That's really cool. Thank you all for coming. Not feeling as talkative as I was at this moment. But feel free to spam the chat if you want. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, thank you for coming. How are you? Yes, this is and the views obviously, but I do like to mess with this stuff so everyone can use it. I am making a build and a tutorial out of this, so I'll be publishing those videos. I don't know, in the next days. Okay, remember, never demolish the ceiling that holds the gate. Demolish the link between it and the foundation support. And since there is foundation support here, here, and here, you can safely demolish this pillar. No! I think I never put a gate in it. It's not the first time that happens to me. Way to go, Pillar Poke. There it is. Actually, I thought... I'm sorry. I chose this time because I was thinking that this could be a good time to catch Japanese and Australian builders. I would like to know your opinion on this because that's one of the things I'm trying to do. Be able to catch with people in different parts of the world. So I might start streaming like 2 or 3 times in a week. And since I'm always building, it's not a big issue to just stream what I'm doing. Unless, I'm in a hurry and I need to get something fast. these auto open settings are the most important. It shouldn't auto open at all. The gate should be opened by your sensor or manually. There it is. It is. This gate is not being triggered by the sensor, I think. Yep, it is triggered by the sensor. That's good. Okay, what now? The gates opening are driving me mad. Mad as Mad Caesar. Nope. Okay. Seems... Dude, you put yourself mad, Caesar. I didn't. And one more to go. I thought I was finished. So, okay, I'm gonna record now. Wait, am I missing something? No. That I honestly want to turn off. Okay. I was about to turn off the fucking generator. If you haven't seen the other gates I did before, I am placing a pillar here because I don't want this pillar to be supported by the fence foundation in case someone could be interested in doing this for PvP, and I want the pillar to be supported by itself. Now I place back the pillar without having any ceilings or foundations here. I place the pillar, remove this one, and then place a ceiling that will be anyway switch for something else, for a foundation later. Again, foundation inside the ceiling, not outside. I make sure the pillar is snapping to the fence foundation and not to this pillar. Snap here, remove, pillar back, and then the ceiling. Está enojado, Caesar. So that's it. The gates are 6 walls high. Let's get to business. I'm just kidding. I know you're not. Another useful thing I found is that when you're in a ladder, clicking spacebar 3 times helps you float instantly instead of dropping down, clicking a few times, and then floating. Fucking good. You know, I can I can do this because it's not costing me any element at all. Okay. Might be having an issue with the pillars. I'm tired. I think the issue was that I wasn't crouching. Oh, hallelujah. Better a gap here than in the very middle. So for the upper part, yep, I did the most stupid thing right now. Totally did it. So there it is. Now I can finally... Man, I can't stand this shit. Auto close. 10 seconds. Auto open. Don't auto open. Set pin code. Juan, 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 Juan. Great. So that's it. What do you guys think? What do you think? I'm pretty happy about how things have turned out. There are a few gaps, few visible gaps, but I'm not gonna worry much about that. I am liking the fact that as soon as you enter here, all the gates open at the same time. That's pretty fucking awesome. My goal now is having like a gorgeous ceiling where this sensor is going to sit at the very middle of everything, because I can tilt the sensor sideways. I can flip it 90 degrees And while flipping it 90 degrees, I can make it take the whole space. Yeah, I'm tired. If just one sensor is not good enough, I can place 2 sensors in a certain area. That's not ideal. I just want 1 sensor. But yeah, I'm pretty tired, and I at least have this all sorted out, which was the hardest part. Now I have to, you know, come up with a build. It's not that is not easy either, but you know, it's not weird mechanics and doing the same all over again until everything happens. Unless, you know, I get some crazy ideas on building mechanics that will look good in the building and end up torturing myself, which can happen, of course. But for now, all I'm figuring is an entrance here. Not even gates. I don't... Well, maybe I thought about a behemoth gate. But this is... Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh! A behemoth gate actually fits perfectly here. Yeah, but why isn't it snapping to the fence foundation? Okay, now it's snapping weirdly to a fence foundation. And that's too fucking big. So it can go away. Can you... Thank you. I might end up building something doorless. I like doorless stuff. And these pillars are already extremely big. So I need to cover this entrance somehow. I don't know. I'll get to that later because I'm really tired. I slept to be a bit less tired tonight. But I'm really tired still. What do you think? I'm sorry. Hello, Testmaster. Thanks, that's good to know. I'm trying to leave this area like that. I want it to look more like an arena. I still have to sort foundation support, of course, for the ceiling. But so far, having these gates all open and closed at the same time, it's a big success. I didn't knew, like 3 days ago I was I didn't know how I was going to do this, and it worked. So I'm gonna call it now. Thank you all for coming to the stream, and yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired. I streamed today at noon, and I'm streaming now, trying to figure out which times are best for streaming. In many ways, I just want to stream to engage with people, not just, basically that. But obviously I have to keep in mind that I have to stream in hours that work for me too, in terms of, and I don't want to break myself to be able to stream. And at the same time, I want to engage with people. I want people to see what I'm working at the time or whatever. Okay, one question. Would you be interested in a gacha farm that can house more than 4 gacha pairs? And if you are interested, would you like to see the smallest, most crowded gacha farm possible? Would you like to see a gorgeous, good-looking gacha farm, or would you like to see both? Because I already have a few ideas that I've been working with Captain Fat Dog that yeah, that makes sense. I've been working a few ideas with Captain Fat Dog, and we have a lot of concerns about it, because for example, I love to do spirals, especially floating spirals, but not many people are into that, and that's probably because of the floating mechanism with fence foundations that are a headache, to be honest. And it looks good, but I don't know. That's it. It's not something that accessible, I think. And there are a few other ways to make spirals that they get so which Quetzal or Quetzal, I don't know how to say it. Thing is that I managed to do the 2 things: a spiral gacha farm that houses 6 gacha pairs. That it's already done, but not in a spiral. The good thing about the spiral is the looks, and that you can just keep building up and building up. I don't get it. Are you talking about the Quetzal? I don't know what Quetzal are you talking about? And the other gacha farm I managed to do already, and actually I am going to show it to you. It's still messy. It's not. It's just an experiment I'm going through. It's not anything finished, and it's at this moment it's just a Frankenstein of gacha farms I've been working with. But I basically have 2 designs in mind: the spiral gacha farm with a basis of 6 gachas per ring. You could say ring. It's in a 6 gacha pairs in a loop. That could be enhanced because gachas do not need to be together. Actually, why are you not in creative mode? Gachas do not need to be together, strictly together. They just need mate boost. And since they just need mate boost, what Captain was suggesting me was instead of making a gacha spiral with 6 ramps, he suggested me to make a gacha spiral with 12 ramps. And that's one possible thing. But I think my breakthrough here is that I managed to... Rex! What are you doing, Rexy? Okay. This is me just counting steps and distances. Actually, this is the whole experiment I did to know exactly the distance between 2 gachas of the same sex. It's 22 walls high and 12 foundations wide. And here's the thing. I was trying to find how close or how far gachas need to be at a 30-degree angle, which is this. But look at what happens at 45-degree angle. Please try to ignore the ramp that is coming this way. Try to ignore it. These are 45-degree angles. This is an octagon. This gacha pair is 12 foundations away from the center, I think. Yes, 12 to 14, I guess, 12 to 15 foundations away. Well, the ramp is 12 foundations away, plus 3 here. Okay. And this one, what I did was that I, instead of placing it at the same height, because I couldn't, it's a bit lower, and still the distance between, look at those happy faces, because the distance between here and there is still 12 foundations. So how I came to this by just placing them at the same distance, a ramp of 12, or imagining a ramp of 12. I took back 3 ramps, so there's 9 ramps here. Where is my admin gun? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ramps. And accounting for this height here, because I wanted a spiral. So by having a ramp, a shorter ramp that is high, one wall higher, I think. Anyway, I don't remember the math now. Thing is that I managed to change the angle and still have a 12 foundation distance here. So these two gashas are at the same exact same height at this as these two gashas. And this is at the exact same height as this. And that way I got 16 gashas in total, or I can have 16 gashas or 8 gasha pairs in a radius of about 12 foundations, which is probably the smallest radius we could have. And that's the other thing I'm working out with. I think the octagon will be a good option for many people. It won't look as good as a spiral, but there are other things that Captain and I are talking about spheres and how to manage them, because in a nutshell, a gacha have a sphere around it, which is its personal space. So happy to. So it's basically arranging spheres. Anyway, this is all for tonight. Thank you all for coming. Have a good, great night. Take care. See you later. Wait. I'm sorry. Colin Simpson on the lower place gachas. Colin, can you write that whether in my Discord or Captain Fat Dog's Discord? Because I really would like to keep going with this gacha thing after I finish the Mammoth project. So, hit me up there. Thank you. See you later.